Booktubers I love tag. Questions. I need no help hyping up my friends. It's what I was born to do. Every booktuber I mentioned today is top notch. You need to check them out. I'm going to break it down into sections. Grimdark booktubers I like, fantasy, sci-fi booktubers I like, literature, so on and so forth. Let's start with Grimdark.
AJP.
We're gonna be talking about horribly overrated books that are just some of the most blandest I think I've ever read. I dare to say Cat Underpants, which I read as a kid, had more value to me than this series. Oh my god.
Poetry. Guess what book he's talking about in the comment section, or at least tell me a book that makes you feel like that. AJP. He embodies everything that is grimdark. He loves grimdark for the same reasons I love grimdark. The unpredictability, the philosophy, the history, and so on. He's also a writer and he's writing a book called Anarchy, and it's grimdark AF. Me and Shogi were helping him proofread the book, basically helping him edge out some of the details. I have not been excited for a book that hasn't been released yet as much as I am for Anarchy. Speaking of which, quick announcement. Me, AJP, and Shogi were starting a Grimdark panel where we discuss everything Grimdark, everything about writing, hot takes, unpopular opinions, so stay tuned.
Yolene reads.
She is the Imperial Empress of Grimdark. Every booktuber desires for their recommendations to be trusted. I completely trust her recommendations. She has never steered me wrong. She is responsible for recommending one of my favorite reads this year, Bloodsong. She pays attention to her viewers. So let me use myself as an example. She will release a video wrap-up of like say 10 books, and she will tell me, you know what,
don't read that one, read this one, I'm sure you would like it.
And lo and behold, when I read it, I like it. So she pays attention to her subscribers and tailor makes recommendations for them. Watch a video and comment, just watch, she's going to respond. David DeCero. Booktuber, writer, he loves everything dark and dastardly. He's well read, his channel is very entertaining, he's also really funny. He does these skits that are just hilarious. So he goes above and beyond to involve his audience and his friends in his videos. So he has this one video where he asks his audience and his friends to make up reasons why George R.R. Martin hasn't finished writing Winds of Winter. Some of the answers are so hilarious. You all need to check out his channel, and right now he's really into Wheel of Time. So if you're enjoying the TV show, David DeCero's channel is the place to get your information, discuss everything you enjoy about it. I do wonder what he's going to think about my rant review for the TV show of Wheel of Time, coming soon. See, this idea of holding the light, I stole the idea from David DeCero. He did it first. Go to his channel and subscribe. He's a cool guy, and trust me, you want to check him out.
Steve reads books and stuff.
Is it just me, or does this guy have Godfather vibes? Such a cool guy. You see, the read along and discussions that we had on his channel and mine are some of the most fun I've had on BookTube. I am so grateful to know him, and he's helped me so much in my BookTube journey. His channel is just such a cool vibe. He does hangouts where people could just come and talk. He interviews authors, and no one, absolutely no booktuber that I am aware of gives indie authors a platform like this guy. The both of us share very similar taste in books, and I've said this several times during the discussions. If you like epic tales, you're going to love Steve. Go and subscribe to him ASAP. Check out his podcast, it's all dope stuff. So right now we're going to be talking about my favorite fantasy and sci-fi booktubers. Brandon Bennett. He's quite new to BookTube, but from his first video, he fit right in. He's an avid reader of books, and he's also a writer as well. He gives his book reviews from the perspective of a writer, which is also something I try to do on my channel, but somehow he pulls it off better. His writing advice is actually very legit. It has helped me get past some hurdles when I'm writing Cradle of Chaos. I'm so excited for his book. The name is The Broken God. Just the name alone has got my imagination going places. If you want really good book reviews and writing advice, there's no other place to be than Brandon's channel, so check it out. Ben's Book Cave. This guy is Muad'Dib, the one that was promised. The Dragon Reborn, the chosen one of BookTube. For real, he is the future of BookTube. I can only wish I had read as many books as he has when I was his age. You can tell from his book reviews that he has read so much. He's so passionate about books, and he just reminds me of myself when I was younger. Only better spoken and also better looking. He does fantasy, he does sci-fi, he does manga as well. So if any of those sound interesting to you, go to his channel and check him out. He's also a big Wheel of Time fan. I highly recommend that you subscribe to him now so that you don't look like a bandwagoner when he has millions of subscribers, you know, and he's at the top of BookTube. Drew's Books Review. There is nobody that I have shouted out more since I joined BookTube. I respect this guy so much. I met him and his wonderful family over the summer, and it was just a really good time. It was really good to talk to him. He's so intelligent. He is a huge fan of Poe, Pratchett, and Brandon Sanderson. He also reads very intellectual books that talk about scientific topics like time, the space-time continuum, parallel universes, all that stuff. If you're a hardcore nerd, his channel will be for you. Fit to be read. Undisputed, the #1 sci-fi channel on BookTube as far as I'm concerned. This guy, he mixes fitness with reading, two things that I am also very passionate about. I've called him out several times, but he never wants to respond. But I reckon I can beat him in a push-up competition. If you think I can win fit, let me know in the comment section. If you think I'm just gassing myself up as I usually do. And I understand if you have your money on fit, just look at those guns. A few weeks ago, he did a list of 150 sci-fi books that are his favorite. Given the fact that I've been looking for sci-fi content, that list is going to come in very handy very soon. So yeah, go check out his channel. The Tipsy Trope. This guy has to be the classiest person on BookTube. His channel is actually so unique. So see what he does. He makes cocktails while reviewing books, and these cocktails are basically made to match the tone and the feel of the book. So if he reads like a fantasy book, for instance, he can make a drink that looks like a potion. He's very creative with it. You can tell he's passionate about it. Drinking and books, aren't we all? It's also my one-stop place to get fantasy news from all over the internet. He finds a way to make it very entertaining. His channel is not just about books. He also does animation reviews, movie reviews, TV show reviews. Go check it out. This guy is dope. He has the epic stamp of approval. I know I threw the paper away, but like one of the questions in the tag was to shout out one non-BookTube person. So this is my shout out.
M and Jam.
What can I say about Michael? Michael is my boy, man. He's my boy. The both of us developed our friendship in the trenches doing door-to-door sales, and yeah, like he's really come through for me during the darkest times. I love this guy to death. His YouTube channel is with his girlfriend. It's called M and Sham. It's fun to watch Michael so in love with his girlfriend, just doing happy and cute stuff. So check them out. So now I'm going to talk about my favorite literature booktubers. Their reading taste cannot be put in a category. Whatever literature they come across, they consume and they booktube about it. Cersei's Booked. Her channel is like chicken soup to the mind. I find myself so relaxed every time I'm on her channel, just like jazz music. Her channel is one that I'll be watching for a very long time. I'm a huge fan of her, so check her out herself.
Larry has opinions.
His opinions don't care about your feelings.
Who gives a shit?
Not Larry, not me, and not his opinions.
They are genuine and original. He constantly delivers value in every video that he produces. He reads everything, non-fiction, fiction, like his palette is so broad. He literally reads everything. If he hears there's something interesting in one genre, he'll read it. So if you go to his channel, no matter what type of book reader you are, there's something there for you. I also enjoy his sense of humor. He's absolutely hilarious. Recently, he has been growing really fast, so better hop on that bandwagon ASAP.
Welcome to P English Literature.
He speaks in prose, no kidding, because he is a published poet. He's also writing a book. His passion for books, everything reading and writing, is so palpable in every video, and that has to explain why his audience is so engaging and so active. Unless you understand the internet situation in Nigeria, you will never understand how dedicated this guy is.
Oh, I have a question. Let me Google it.
You will never understand how much of a privilege that is. This guy releases videos consistently. I just came back from Nigeria and like it's a struggle. Subscribe to this guy, check him out. I'm sure you love him just like everybody else who watches his channel.
Listen in the dark.
I can listen to his channel all day. His videos are all audio, so I literally listen to them all day while going about my day-to-day activities. I listen to it the same way I would listen to my favorite podcast. This guy could legitimately be a voice actor, and he's so funny. His sense of humor is just on point. I find myself laughing so hard when I'm watching his channel. He reads thriller, mystery, crime, stuff like that. He always makes very interesting points. Much better than others. He can tell you what he likes, what he doesn't like about a book, and he's not afraid to speak his mind. Mason in the Dark, people, go to his channel now and subscribe.
The Sassy Library Fox.
With her, it's all about energy. She has such great energy. She's always smiling. Anytime I come to her channel, it's always a good time. She speaks multiple languages. A chunk of the books that she has read are not even in English. So when I'm watching her channel, I get to enjoy non-English literature. The entirety of my relationship with her is on the comment section of her page. She's very responsive. She responds to every comment personally. I've had like full conversations with her in the comment section. She had me check what house I would be if I was in the Harry Potter world, and turns out I'm a Slytherin. Any of you surprised by that? She is also really new on BookTube and she's one to watch. Go to her channel and check it out. Last but not least, political BookTube channel. Now, anyone who knows me knows I'm not into politics. It's too emotionally draining and I leave it to the more emotionally tenacious. But if you are into right-wing stuff, without further ado,
Tornado Creator.
The word nigger has nothing on the word racist. And yes, I have no fucking qualms with using the word nigger. It's just a word, grow up and get over it. If you're actually offended by that word, you really need to get a sense of perspective. If I call a black person a nigger, not that I would, but if I did, it's not going to do anything. It might offend them, but it's not going to do anything. Their life is not going to end.
It is something that means a slave. It means something that has been left out of society, politically, economically, educationally, and otherwise. It's a slave term, and it was a term that was invented in America and was used by the slave makers, slave traders, and slave masters, and attached to the property or the chattel or merchandise that our people represented in that particular day.
I was so pissed when he did that video. So pissed. I reached out to him and I had a very public back and forth with him on his Discord. We agreed on some things. We did not agree on some other things. Altogether, I would say that it was a very difficult conversation, but it was refreshing to speak to someone that wasn't afraid of offending me and I wasn't afraid of offending. So for context, that clip was gotten from his response to me tagging him on the cancel culture tag, which is right here. Check it out. If I have mentioned you in this video, you are tagged. I want to know who your favorite booktubers are. Stay epic and peace.